Check, check, check. StreamYard is check. And of course, YouTube is behind. Dun, dun, dun.
We are live, I think.
Woohoo. All right, let's start the music then. Hey, good morning, and welcome to the Just a Guide morning show with our special co-host, Shift Kicker. And it's the 13th of August. We're a third of the way through. Let's get ready to rock it.
Well, good morning, Trust.
Well, good morning, Shift. How you doing, darling?
Hanging in there. Good morning, Zed's Place. Good morning, Lady Dagger Status, Ziva's mom, and Cooking with Mike B.
Oh, sure. I didn't even get to say good morning to anybody. So you know what? Good morning, chat. Man, talk about she's
Sorry, I
ready.
I missed him yesterday.
Well, that's your fault.
No, I had doctor
Yep.
appointment.
You could have came in chat and you didn't even show up in chat. That's kind of jacked up. That's because she was too busy eating a pizza. I found out she went and got a pizza, y'all. Yeah.
That was
How was that pizza?
After my appointment. That pizza was bomb.
Yeah. You see, it was so bomb. She said, "Forget chat. I'm gonna eat this." Yum, 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 yum,
And you
yum.
were already done by 2:00.
I don't know. Yeah, we were. I'll sleep at 2:00 because when you called me, I just woken up from a nap. So yeah. Because she had to call me and let me know she made it home. And she promised that I don't have to worry about it. I sleep better when I know she's doing okay. But yeah. So welcome to the morning show, y'all. Have you learned yet? Yeah, this is where you get all the facts. Facts, ma'am, just the facts. We learned from Detective Friday. You know what show we're talking about. Doesn't mean we grew up in that era, but we did watch them because we watched the reruns. While the other shows are freaking clicking you with clickbait and the world's gonna end, the sky is falling. No, that's a meteorite, you dumbass.
Yep.
So, okay, Shift, give us some facts, just the facts.
The facts. Well, as most of you probably know, that we're looking for the Trump Elon Musk interview. That X and some parts of YouTube were shut down because of DDoS, which is somebody attacking, cyber attack on the streams, and they just shut it down. So, yep. And other people were saying that Musk backed out, blah, blah, blah. No, he did not. So that's where a lot of clickbait's coming from this morning.
DNC.
You know? What?
Yep. The DNC.
No, DDoS is what it's called.
I know, but you said somebody was attacking the DNC. You know, about 8 years ago, they were saying Russia, Russia, Russia. And now they're saying Iran, Iran, Iran. So, yeah. I mean,
Right.
you don't need a lot of common sense to figure out who was doing it. Yep. And who was Obama sending all those billions to? Iran. Yeah, so they got their connection. So yeah. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
Mike, don't put that sausage or that pepperoni in your mouth. No, no, no.
Boar's Head was recalled. Check, make sure it's not on
Yeah,
the
and I know
recall list.
pepperoni was in there too. That's I'm forwarding that picture to Chip. I'm pretty sure she wants to see your spicy pepperoni. Especially this early in the morning.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
But if you want to see a funny, on my community page, I posted a vehicle I found just for cash money. Yep.
You didn't have to, but you did.
Ding,
Enjoy
ding,
the
ding,
big
ding.
cash money.
Yeah. Hopefully he sees it.
Yeah. And you know he's backing up when you hear beep, beep, beep.
Well,
Woo!
you definitely don't want to back into that car. That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe he would, you know. He
Just
does
never
look like
know.
a glizzy dog. He loves his glizzy dogs.
Yep.
I wonder if that car's in California. He might see it when he goes to visit MLZB next month.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't say where it was.
Yeah. So yeah, California got rocked. So bad that all the news media is like, oh no, our people are alive. And they feared for their lives and broadcasting. It was shaking. It was a 4.4 knocked down at a 4.1. Get over it.
No, said clickbait. It's called click. Clickbait is not illegal, but the thing is you're thinking you're going into to watch something and it's about one thing and it never is.
Yep.
That's why it's called clickbait. They get
Yep.
you to click onto their stream long enough to make some money because most of them are monetized,
Yep.
and it's never about what they say it is.
Yep.
That's clickbait.
Sort of how Camilla and her partner are going around the nation lying about shit, because they think you're stupid. And the people that are doing the clickbait are doing the same thing. They think you're stupid. Hey, yeah, come make some money. Click on this and come watch me. Yeah. I got a big old list of clickbaiters. Yep. Yep. Clickbait. They want you to click on it. They can't get a real job.
Not all of them, Mike. Don't try to sell you something, but it's enough for them to get you to try and listen to the stream to hear what their thumbnail was about, and then you find out it's not.
Yep.
Angry Warrior.
What's up, succubus? Yep. And that's why we won't monetize, just like Tin TV won't monetize either, because we're not here for clickbait. We don't make anything on what we tell you. That's why it's the facts, just the facts. And if it's anything else, we get angry to say it.
Yeah, and if we make a mistake, we always let you know, hey, sorry. Yep. We're circling back to this. We found out what we told you was not correct. Yep. You know, and we're honest enough to say it.
Yeah. I usually blame my co-host either way because she's too busy coloring in between the lines, and you know, she doesn't double check all the stuff we read sometimes.
I always say what? Do your own research.
Yeah. Yeah, she always tells me that, and that's how I know she's too busy coloring in her coloring book. So, yeah, the big thing on mainstream media, if you haven't realized it yet, yeah, they're supporting Camilla left or right. They're lying in the polls. They're lying about this. They're lying about that. And she's turning around lying that she's going to fix the border on day one.
Yeah.
But the biggest question is she's had 3.5 years to fix it, and she hasn't done shit, just like the economy. She's going to fix the economy, too. How the hell are you going to do that?
And there is something I did notice, that every one of her rallies or whatever, it's the same speech, identical, word for word for word.
Yeah.
Yep. Are people that really that dumb that they can't even pick that up?
Yeah. I'm going to say on the whole election thing is do early voting if you can. get it out of the way, because you know they're going to do stupid shit one way or the other. And it's better if you're already home or if you're at work or whatever and you already voted. So, yeah. I know there's some out there, our vote really doesn't count, but you know, what if it did? Do you really want to take that chance? Like the people of Minnesota, it's an open freaking thing. The Republicans can go and freaking vote freaking Towelhead out of freaking office today. So go do it. Because your party can go vote on their parties, kick her ass out.
I think it will happen.
Yeah, they need to set the message with the squad. One by one, you're leaving, and you're next. Towelhead. Hey, welcome back, Lady D. Yeah, but unfortunately, the way they want to do the reset, yeah. They're not telling you everything, and yeah, you don't want them to reset. You want them to at least try. Yeah, let's see, Lady D even confirms. Yep, I saw it. It's the same speech. Exactly. You know, she's got to run on Biden's accomplishments because she's been the number 2 this whole time. Think about it. She hasn't accomplished shit, let alone Biden. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And now Biden's trying to prick shit.
What, his Tonka truck?
Yep.
Good morning, Cat Mom.
Oh, you said hello to everybody else. You're not even going to let me do it on one person. I see how it is.
I sorry.
Sorry, Cat Mom. I didn't mean to do that, but she's been selfish this morning.
I have. I'm honest.
Yeah, you better watch it, or I'll tell everybody what you're planning to do today.
Nope.
Yep. I'm going to leak that information out.
That's okay. Right now, I can't stand long enough to put my hair up because it goes to my butt. So my niece is going to come over and cut my hair. Yep. I don't know how short we're going to go, but it's got to go shorter because I just can't do it. I can't stand there long enough to get it all up. So at least I'm being honest. Can't do it.
All those years you're growing that hair, and now you're going to chop it all off. I still say you collect it, and then you put it on a baseball cap on the back end. So you wear the baseball cap sometime with short hair, and you still got the ponytail because it's attached to the baseball cap.
Actually, we're going to do Not Locks for Love. There's another one.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Do that. No.
So she'll be cutting.
That's hair trafficking. That should be illegal.
No, there's a lot of little kids that really could use, or older people that are going through chemo.
Yep, exactly, Mike. Hair, what's that? I think of the stuff you grow on your face.
I mean, my husband wasn't the happiest that I told him I was cutting it, but he's like, you got to do what's best for you. And I said, yep, I just can't do it. Can't stand there right now. Maybe in a month or two, yeah. But right now, no.
She's going to cry. It's going to be chopped off, and then she's going to cry. What did I do?
I probably will cry anyway, because I've had long hair since I was little.
Well,
not this long, but yeah.
You know what? Here's your cover story. You ready? When people see you like your neighbors and your hair's chopped off, tell them you got hit by lightning.
I can do that.
She's quiet. She's having flashbacks to the Olympics.
Oh yeah, did you tell him?
No, that's why I was leading into it for you to tell him.
Well, just so you know, all know, the man who choreographed and all of that, the opening at the Olympics, 3 days afterwards was hit by lightning and died. Imagine that.
Yeah. I don't think God liked his joke performance.
Nope.
walked outside and
Well, the article I read said he was walking with 4 other people.
Oh.
And how did it hit just him? Nobody else even felt it.
No.
Imagine that.
Yeah, the others probably apologized or weren't involved in the whole thing. They're like, hey, it's not me, Lord. It's that fool. He just keeps tagging along.
Yep.
Yeah. But hey, so I'm glad the Olympics is over. Now they're talking about, ooh, now we got to get ready for the Olympics in LA. LA ain't going to be there in 4 years. They're going to waste all that money to build a freaking stadium and all this crap. And they're not going to have a plan for traffic until after they build everything. And they're like, yeah. Yeah,
right?
So why even do that? Hey, Harvestberry Moon, good morning.
Okay, what does this say? I'm sorry. It moved.
So that her son's sugar dropped on him. It was 18 when the rescue got there. They gave him a shot. What kind of shot is it that brings it up? It's type
Glucose.
1 and not overweight.
Yep. Yeah, glucose. Straight up sugar.
Well, I don't know. Yep. I didn't watch the ending there, Lady D, because I figured as bad as the opening was, they're going to celebrate the crucifixion of Christ. And I wasn't going to be a part of that either, so I didn't watch it.
Yep. There could have been a couple different other shots they gave him also.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell, I was happy that mine went down to 140 this morning. I know it's still high, but that's for the last couple of weeks. That's, that's decent for me for the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
I've been drinking coffee with no sugar, barely any cream. That's organic. And kind of sucks. Get that coffee aftertaste, but hey. And I'm not drinking no coffee right now. I blame Shift on that one.
Yeah.
Her husband got up and she said, "Make me coffee," and he made her coffee. And she did say, "Make Tress one too." Yeah. I'm always an afterthought. What the heck? Yes, we're all praying for your son Harvestberry to stop fighting. I don't know how type 1 is. My dad had that, but this type 2 one is, I don't know. They say I'm borderline. I'm still pre-diabetic, but they're treating me as a type 2. So that really kind of pisses me off. It's like, well, am I pre-diabetic or am I type 2? It's just making it a whole lot easier for me to know which battles to fight and how to fight them. You want to do that to your military. Oh, you're going to be an infantryman, but we're going to put you on a freaking Navy boat. Yeah, But what can I say? Well, there went Shift. Hopefully she comes back soon because I'm going to be expecting a phone call here. I got to take it because it's the doctor. Yeah, I was explaining this Shift the other day. Y'all know how they make French toast. Well, I've upgraded French toast. I don't like French toast.
I got the circle of death.
Yeah. So instead of having French toast, I make Spanish toast. And y'all need to try it. If y'all like breakfast tacos, I think you'll like Spanish toast. It's basically you get jalapeno bread slices that you cut, and then you use the egg stuff to make like you're making French toast. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you do the same thing. You cook it the same way. Yeah. Yeah. And then eat it. I swear it tastes like you're eating a breakfast taco with the egg and the jalapeno and the cheese and all that. Ooh.
Yeah. Just don't drink too much. If you're having issues with your sugar going up and down, drink room temperature water. Don't drink ice cold.
Yeah. See, that's one thing I didn't learn until just this past week. I was drinking lemon water, but I'd have it cold in the refrigerator, no ice. And that's even bad for you. It should be all room temperature only. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have known that ahead of time. Finally, one person freaking mentioned it. It's like, okay, it makes sense. Why you should be, and that kind of helps your kidneys and your liver and everything else to process and for hydration. So, and I really don't like water by itself, but I'll drink it. But matter of fact, I got a cup of regular water here, no lemon in it.
Huh.
So, ooh, Mike's going to be filming a very special video for a certain special someone. It's going to be awesome. Please wear clothes. Yeah, me too, Life with Bobby. How you doing? I was waiting for Shift to say good morning to you, but
Sorry, I had to stand up. Yeah. I'm trying to get some pressure off my back.
Yeah, she's still looking at her circle of death. Oh no, Dr. Pepper with a little bit of chipped ice. Ooh, nice ice cold. That's the bomb.
Good morning, Life with Bobby.
But there's not much really. Your teeth can't take freezing cold. They'll take your dentures out. Uh-oh, who's that? Oh, crap.
Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Ted.
I'm not a morning person.
You just rolled out of the kitty litter, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I could tell. Don't worry about you.
Yeah, sorry, no shows this week, you guys. Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm doing the 24, around the clock for 2 weeks. And I'm burned already, so. I've only been here how many days? Shit. Yeah. 5. What's today?
Tuesday.
Yeah, 5 days and I'm already burnt out. So. Anyhow, I don't worry about me. What's going on in the world, guys?
Well, according to the LA Times, Ted, since you asked.
Yeah, catch me up because I don't have time to even look.
Yeah. Hackers may have stolen Social Security numbers of every American.
What?
And how to protect yourself. So go check out LATimes.com if you want to know. And don't be one of those that says, oh, my shit's freaking good. And the next thing you know, your freaking shit got freaking hacked. And you own 3 homes and $17 billion in credit card debt. And guess what? You get stuck with it.
Ooh.
You ain't got the money to freaking fight it, to prove it ain't you. In Venezuela.
In Venezuela?
Oh, well, I don't know. Wherever the freaking hackers are from. You know that half the time they're not in the States or in other countries.
Well, I can't pronounce that word. Oh, good morning, Lady Dagger Status and Mike and Zed. Life with Bobby. Sorry, guys. I just put my glasses on. That's the only thing about the, like the technology and stuff, this hacking thing. Before, they just walked up to you and, knocked you out and took your purse or your wallet. Now, they're sneaky and they sneak in your stuff and you don't even know it.
Yeah. And they want to go digital currency. Yeah, so they can steal your freaking money faster.
Well, the blockchain you can't mess with, supposedly.
Yeah, never say never. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only. I mean, my husband's really sold on the blockchain. He really feels that it's super safe, and maybe it is, but eventually something's gonna crack it. Just like there's safe crackers. Back in the day when people used to have safes in their house, or in businesses,
Yep.
there's always going to be somebody that's going to find a loophole because there's always going to be somebody one step ahead and just a little bit smarter, but it's smarter in bad ways. Not like you won't be really good friends with them, just saying.
You want to hear a funny?
Sure, I love a funny.
Okay, I'd come out like at 2:00 in the morning to smoke a cig, went in the house, and I had a tree frog on my walker. So I had to turn around, try and grab this little tree frog hopping around on my walker and put it back outside. Oh my goodness.
Rig up.
I mean, it was probably no bigger than a nickel. It was just little tiny.
And you brought him in. He came in the house.
He was on my walker, stuck, and I didn't see him till I got in.
He's like, he wanted to go in the house to have some AC. He was tired of all the freaking heat on the outside.
No, he was freezing outside, so he wanted in.
Oh, this very moon.
Now, speaking of which, this is going to be the hottest freaking weekend in hell in Texas. So I'm just warning y'all in the north and the northeast. I don't want to hear that you're freaking cold.
Dog days of summer.
Texas is taking one for the team here.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen Thompson. Good to see you. Welcome to the show.
I don't know.
Yeah, if anybody did, it would have been Shift or 10. I didn't.
I didn't watch it. I listened.
Yeah.
What?
To the Elon and Trump thing last night.
Oh yeah.
Once it finally came on.
Yeah, I listened. I listened to it while I was watering the grass.
You have grass?
Well, I'm trying to bring this property back. You know, that's part of the reason why I'm so tired. Is I'm doing stuff I don't normally do. My husband's the gardener.
Yeah. Well, you know, they have sprinklers. You just set it out there and turn it on. And
yeah, but I got to move this one, and it's like, people don't put sprinklers in Seattle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, where I live at in Eastern Washington, yeah, you better have underground sprinklers because you think you're going to have any grass. But yeah, it was pretty interesting that that whole thing with Trump and Elon. One of the things that was interesting is that Trump was bringing up that, hey, we're not ready to go full bore electric. I mean, great if you guys want to do this, say maybe in like 40 years, but the technology's not. And he even asked Elon, when are you gonna put solar panels on the Teslas?
Yeah.
Because somebody's making money after the fact, you know, on the electricity. Well, why didn't Elon figure it out how to put the panel on there? And then he's claiming, well, technology's not quite there yet, but it's getting there. And
yep.
Well, you got to have a game plan. And if the game plan has holes in it, you fill in the holes first before you freaking initiate the game plan. Where do these people come from? Jeez.
Well, what I'm wondering is,
I'm
sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just saying good morning.
It's they were also talking about the lithium batteries, but they were also talking about data centers. And I'm beginning to wonder about these data centers now, because we've got a big one in Eastern Washington that went in 10 years ago or more. It's one of the first bigger ones that went out of California for Intuit, mostly Intuit. And I'm wondering if they're building those lithium batteries, like, okay, here's one for the public and 2 for us to go underground. 1 for the public and 2 more for us to go underground. Because if something's going to happen and they need to restart later when the electricity comes back on, it's the data centers that they're going to want to put on first, I would think. And then maybe the actual electricity.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my thought on the whole thing. It was a weird interview, but it was a cool interview because Trump let loose the the person, you know, Elon didn't attack him like that last BITH, you know. Remember when he went? Yeah, I mean, right out of the gate, he's like, "Wow, you're just real nasty," you know. It was a cool kind of conversation, but I also felt like Elon was trying to get info out of Trump more for Elon, not so much for us. That's what I felt, you guys. Like he was trying to get little clues to the future because maybe Trump is a time jumper. I don't know.
Yeah. That's Elon for you.
Yeah, I mean his interest, and even Trump even said a lot of the industries that you are involved with, you know, really are here today and could be gone tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, except for data. Data is one of those things that I don't know. What do you guys think in chat about it?
Hey, let's see it, Parker. Good morning.
Chuck Gabber and Karen.
Did you notice that all the scientists, now they're finding freaking water underneath in Mars. There's oceans underneath the ground in Mars. They're really pushing the freaking thing to go to Mars now.
Yeah, but how the hell is that going to happen when we can't get out of the Van Allen belt?
Now, I know. But,
you know, this is a whole nother thing about space and science. I'm wondering, you guys, and I'm really wondering, is Noah and all those little, you know, sun things, is that stuff even real now? I've studied it for years. I understand it, but is it real?
Yeah. Well, you know, they're taking their hypothesis that there's water underneath, and that's fine. But is it potable or non-potable water? That's the first thing I want to know. I don't want them to bring back non-potable water that's got all these freaking bugs and shit in it. We got enough freaking pandemics going around. We don't need any more. That's all I got to say.
But those are man-made pandemics.
Well, I don't know. I think the rocks that they brought back, I think that shit, there was some shit in there too.
I don't know. Go back and look at 1918. What happened in 1918?
Okay, breaking news. Helicopter crash. Final moments. Wannabe pilot who stole the helicopter before fatal crash into the Hilton had been at Boozy, leaving drinks before joyride.
So he crashed into the Hilton?
Yep, the wannabe pilot who allegedly stole a helicopter and fatally crashed it into a Hilton had been at a Boozy leaving drinks party before his death.
What's up, Boozy? Is that a rapper?
I don't know, but I'm just reading it. Blake Wilson, in his mid-20s, was flying a Robinson 44 chopper when it crashed into the roof of a DoubleTree by Hilton in Cairns, far north Queensland. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that even real?
There's video and everything.
Yeah, he probably was like, "Yeah, I can fly the helicopter simulators on PlayStation. I can handle this."
Good morning, Tommy Guns.
He should have known that if he was even spent any time in a little plane, any hours, he'd know that flying a plane versus a helicopter is a totally different thing, you guys.
Yes,
I would never want to fly a helicopter. Helicopters are, they're dangerous, man. Like if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, you need to definitely know what to do. I learned in the military from some pilots how to fly one. And if in an emergency, I'd probably, if I needed to get out of town, I probably would do it. But I'd prefer to have an actual pilot there with me when I'm doing it. Yeah, my landings are pretty rough, but the takeoffs are pretty good.
Hey, Tommy Guns, go check out my community page. I posted something especially for Cash Money.
Yeah.
I don't know about these stories anymore because remember that barista in Seattle that smashed that windshield? soon as that story aired, I went to find her stand in Seattle a couple weeks later, whatever it was. She gone. The little place is there, but and the name was there, but there was nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
So was that a real story, or was that one made up to send a message, through to those sneaky people? Yeah. I told you they do a lot of shit through news, and I watched a whole documentary on it. And the cartels in Mexico perfected that shit in the 80s, and then our FBI figured it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when I drive up and there's a espresso stand and what? No trace, I mean, you just packed up and left that quick? I don't know. Okay.
Okay,
exactly,
I gotta mute.
Tommy gun.
Y'all enjoy.
His phone call.
Yeah, John, I'm beginning to think a lot of stuff is fake now.
Yepers.
It's just, and the normies that don't see what's going on, I can see why they don't see what's going on.
What do you mean normies? I don't consider them normal.
Well, they think they're normal, I guess. The people, I wouldn't, okay, not normal, just people that are trying to live their life, trying to live reality, take care of their families, their homes, that kind of shit.
Yep, that aren't looking for it or just pretending they don't want to know.
Yeah, or they only go on YouTube because they want to figure out, cooking recipes or something, They don't actually listen. I don't know.
Craziness, huh?
And this whole prison planet thing is starting to make a lot more sense when these elites are trying to get out of here, and supposedly there's a Van Allen belt. So how the heck are you going to get out? I don't get that. I don't get it.
Exactly.
I'm just tired of everything. And then the warnings that, January 2025 and the Deagle. The Deagle's been bugging me for a couple years now about that, about what they're projecting for 2025.
See you later, Tommy Guns. Thanks for stopping.
So, yeah. Have a good day, Tommy Guns. There are deceived in the... Yeah. Most people, we just want to live our lives. But no, we got these people that want to change things and make things crazy. Yeah, Matrix simulation, Karen. I'm beginning to wonder about that one, too. I mean, nothing's off the table. I'm open. No. I mean, and if it's not, what I'd like, I mean, at least I'd still like to know. I don't know.
I just had a Google Street View car go by with a big camera up on top of it. Ooh, that was weird. Spinning. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're remapping Street View.
Yeah,
for Google.
There's another company that's doing it, and they put cameras.
Well, this said Google. They said Google. It said Google all over it.
Well, there's a company that's working with Google to remap, and you buy cameras and put them on your car and where you drive. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people that are like, oh, it's a new way to make money. Oh, I better, it's like, do you realize you're helping probably the bad people? Who knows?
But Life with Bobby, because I was sitting out here, they cannot show my address, because if they show my address, then they'll be showing me, and they do not have my permission. So dun dun dun.
Yeah, but they still caught people in they still got people before in pictures on Google.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to. If you find that out and you're in one, you can get it taken down right now or sue them. Yep.
Who's got money to sue Google? Jeez. That's like
Don't know, but
that's
usually they take it right down because it happened to my neighbor, and he got it taken off there.
because fighting Goliath, you know, I feel like Google's a Goliath.
Then he didn't contact Google and tell them, I did not give you my permission to take my picture, blah, blah, blah. Yep.
They probably don't care unless somebody actually calls them.
Calls them out. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I am so beat today, you guys. And there's probably not going to be a show tonight, you guys. I'm really sorry. I got to take care of me first, or I can't perform like a little circus monkey for you. Yeah.
Right.
And I can be a really good circus monkey on Sundays and Tuesdays, but not this week. Not this week.
Yeah, the thing is most of our chat knows real life happens. Okay.
Well, and this isn't my job, you guys. It really isn't. I do it for entertainment, for myself, and it's therapy, talking with others and everybody in chat, But yeah, this isn't. I'd love to put YouTube and you guys first, but I have to do my real life first. So, and we'll be back. It's just. These channels that are out there every day with all these videos, just remember, that's their job.
Yep. They get paid for it. We don't.
Get paid. And so what are they really talking about? What are they wasting your time on? I mean, think about it. Clickbait shit.
Dun, dun, dun. We talked about that before you came on.
Oh,
about clickbait.
Oh, I'm just so tired of it too. It's like people are so desperate for cash on the internet. Like the money train ran out when everybody was locked in their homes. Well, yeah, everybody was on the Black Mirrors, but now money's dried up. These people are doing anything to get clicks right now. I mean, YouTubers are suing other YouTubers right now, you guys. You got nothing but slander going on the internet right now. It's either news or slander.
Yep. And the ones that are doing that are all monetized.
Yeah, they're all monetized because they're making money, talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to talk shit to the wrong person one day, and guess what? Things ain't going to go your way.
Right.
So, but it's gotten so bad on the internet that I'm not enjoying YouTube anymore either, you guys. Oh, good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning, Jeremy.
I'm just not enjoying it because there is so much garbage on the tubes now. And there's so many reaction channels. It's gone off the chain. There's so many crazy people that people are doing reaction channels on these crazy people.
Yep.
Shit, I got enough cray-cray in my own life. I don't need more cray-cray.
I agree. I do. I was happy I got 3 hours of sleep in a row.
Oh, I finally am getting some sleep. Boy, that one night was really bad. I felt like I had a newborn baby here. And she's 94. So that's an old baby. But anyhow, I'm not bitching.
But like they say, Tin, it's the circle of life.
Yeah.
You're born, you revert. Some people do, some don't. But yep.
Yeah, she's reverting and it's getting very difficult. So, but yeah, she's reverting, and I don't know what to do.
Can't do anything.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And I'm trying not to get upset about how rude she is, and yeah, you guys, my mom's she's so difficult to deal with. And then after dad died, she hasn't dealt with it. I haven't dealt with it. I haven't had time to deal with it. So, and if you want to go out there and spread slanderous rumors on the internet, you know who you are. Oh, I think you've gone crazy since your dad died. You know, that is a really shitty thing.
Yeah, that was just rude.
Yeah, that was shitty to say, pedophiles. And I still got the text. Yeah, but I ain't gonna be one of those people and take that shit out on the internet because I got better things to do. It's getting more bad on the internet, you guys.
So please be careful who you watch.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm just saying, be careful.
And what's getting me is that these people that say that, you know, this thing about, oh, well, God, but yet you make videos, sex jokes. It's like, what the? Oh, but we're going to talk about God on the next live stream. Like, what the? Come on.
Or they're delving into things they shouldn't be and proclaiming to be Christians. Sorry.
Or the voodoo thing and the poking the voodoo dolls.
Right. That's what I meant. That and other things.
God, you guys, like it's gotten so weird in the last 4 years on the tubes that I'm beginning to not enjoy it like I used to. And I'm being honest, okay? It's getting harder and harder because people have their own agendas. People like to slander people just because they think they're going to get a click and a view, and I don't get it. It's like Nancy Pelosi. It's like this. It's like Congress. YouTube is like Congress. Bunch of backstabbers. They tell you one thing to your face and they're going to vote another way. Yeah. Okay, I'm on a little rant. Okay, because, you know, I don't rant.
That's okay.
I don't.
You can rant.
Yeah, I don't rant on the evening show. You know that. So it's just been, this morning's really hard. Anyhow. But we're all still here, and no big mushrooms have gone off so far. So far, no big ones. Doesn't sound like Putin very happy.
Nope.
Sometimes I wonder if they're not fighting each other over there, but they're fighting the little grays or something. Yeah, I still believe that there might be other, like, alien-typey things. Well, nothing's off the table. I mean, where all these people disappear up in the Pacific Northwest up here? They just disappear, you guys. Yeah, out in the woods. Why is that? And I think there's good Sasquatches and I think there's bad Sasquatches. I really do. I think there's vegetable ones and then there's carnivorous or whatever. I can't think that word. Carnivorous. Yeah, you know. I mean, look, we got normal people that eat meat, and then we got these other people that eat us, okay? So, I don't know. Yeah. There's Bigfoot up here live with Bobby. I saw one when I was a kid, and everybody's like, oh, you didn't see one. I saw its freaking head, man. The story ain't changed. There's nothing to add to it, man. It's just people don't think stuff is real. I mean, I think the Loch Ness Monster might have been even a real thing. I think it might have been a gigantic sturgeon. You know, like you got gigantic people. Why can't you have a gigantic sturgeon?
There are gigantic sturgeons, but I think that was a dinosaur, to be honest with you.
Or what if it was, what's that? Leviathan. All of a sudden, that's been popping up. Oh, Lucky Star. That's been popping up in the news a lot too. Leviathan. And why are all these sharks going to the shore and biting people? Are they getting away from something bigger? That's what my thought is on that one. It has been for the last couple of years. And I believe there might be a gigantic octopus, a kraken underneath the ocean at some point too, because come on, why would Seattle name their professional hockey team the Kraken? Think about that one for a minute, okay? That's a little weird. And then you got that Seattle Starbucks with the siren on it, you know? These are all mythical creatures out of the Pacific Northwest. Some crazy shit up here, okay?
Yep.
And the state I live in too is very divided. It's green and lush in Seattle, but you get over to the other side and it's desert. Everybody thinks Washington's all green. It's not. But yeah, why is all these weird stuff happening up here? You know, well, I guess it's not just here. It's like up in the wooded areas of New York and up by the border of Canada.
Lucky. Big love.
Good morning, Lucky. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Exactly.
You know, Life with Bobby. Because not everywhere in the world has gorillas. You know, so if you went to South America or Africa and you never seen one before, you might think it was a mythical creature or a Bigfoot. I mean, who knows? It's just that these MFers, the 3 or the 300 or whoever they are, they've been messing with us and they just have, you know, nothing. I don't believe half the shit that I believed when I grew up. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen. Nothing's off the table, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm going back going, yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yep, that's true, Lucky Star. NASA is afraid of what they saw on the ocean floor.
Well, that's why I'm wondering, you know, what's down there. I don't know. And why is it that we can map out the whole top of the earth, but they can't send little Google submarines to go, you know, unmanned ones? You know, they could do like they do the Xbox, you know, put a kid with Xbox controller and pay him to map out the floor of the ocean with a drone. Why can't we do that yet?
Don't know. Or have they done it and just don't want to release it?
Yeah, because they could make a drone look like a fish. They did it to make them look like birds. So if they made a drone look like a fish, I don't know. What's it say? They stopped potato talking. Taking the train to India? Huh? Why would Biden take a train?
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm like, but doesn't mean that I can't. I'll try. How's that sound? See, Lucky, I was the exact opposite. History was one of my favorite topics in school. And so I used to like absorb that shit like a sponge. So now when I think about things and I go back and what I thought I learned, it's like, you know, like this 1819 thing when we had the Spanish flu. Oh, and then what happened, you know, not even 11 years later. Oh, 1929, the Great Crash. And the reset of all the finances. It's just, yeah, it's pretty obvious now that whatever cycles they create can only go for so long, and then they have to restart it. And they try to do it so that most of the people aren't around to remember. And that's why I think that the COVID thing was more of a book burning, because you get rid of all the old people, you're not gonna know shit. Or they
Sorry,
won't see the
hubby's
pattern.
leaving. It's going to get noisy, so I'm going to mute.
So that's one of the things I'm kind of, looking at with the history. And then I'm going through books at my mom's house here, because remember, she's 94 years old. Okay. There's lots of books here. And I found this one little book on Antarctica, and guess what? It got no publishing date. I'm like, what the? Since when does this not have a publishing date?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why would a book from the 50s not have a publishing date? And I know it's from the 50s.
I got a question for you, Tin. Does your mom have any old Webster dictionaries?
I don't have the ones that my mom had were the Britannica one. They weren't the.
No, I'm just saying dictionaries that gives you the meaning of words.
Maybe I didn't look to see if I
look and see, and then compare to nowadays dictionary how many words they've changed the meaning to suit their agenda. You would be going, what?
Well, that and the spells that they cast with words, because spells, that makes a lot of sense now.
Mm-hmm.
They've been messing with the English language for a long time, and I think it's so, there's certain things you just don't want to say.
Right.
That you think, oh, that's nothing. Like that witch movie, the whole, I ain't gonna say the whole word out. Okay. The pocus, hoe and poke. Yeah. Okay. Don't say that word, because that's actually a spell word. And
sure is.
You're invoking bad shit on you, is what I'm finding out. Don't let it go.
Don't let the book go. It may have been something from the underground, never published.
Yeah, it's weird, you guys. It's this little teeny book, and it's a paperback one, and it says Antarctica on it. And I thought, oh, pulled that one out, and I looked, and no publishing, nowhere, not in the front, not in the back. I'm like, whoa, something creepy. So I'm gonna start going through her books. Not that I want to, but because I don't want to piss her off either. I don't want her thinking that I'm going through her shit, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's not the intention here. I just wanted to see what she had in some. And my brother's 10 years older than me, so she was buying encyclopedias and all kinds of things like that, because she didn't want to take him or us to the library. She couldn't, because she didn't drive.
Right.
Okay. So my mom created a library in the house here, and yeah, it's in the room next to where I'm sleeping. It's nothing but a gigantic wall-to-wall bookshelves in there.
Crazy.
Remember those houses you'd walk in and the whole front living room, like one wall would be like a whole book thing?
Yep.
Like in the 70s. Okay, yeah, that's what I got here. I'm in like a 70s style house. Like everything's still, yeah, I know. It's so weird going from here to my own house. That's how the U?
No, She
I'm
was
sorry.
talking about the underground book thing. It's Lucky.
Oh. We're the only way for people who don't agree with the status quo to communicate. No shit, Lucky. Okay, I'm gonna start going through those books, you guys. Oh, I did find one really weird book here. And my damn niece wrote her name in it, and I'm so pissed. It's one of the original hardback copies of Black Beauty, the
Yep.
book. Yeah, and she wrote her name in it.
Crazy.
Little stinker. And now she's a veterinarian. You little stinker, Kayla. You ruined that book. You destroyed that
Yep.
book. But she didn't know. She was just, she's what?
Kids do kid things. That's all.
Yeah, she's in her 30s now, and she probably did this when she was like 8 or something. So,
Yep.
but anyhow.
Yep. And I'm not sure if Trust is going to make it back in time for the end of the stream, but this person needs to move and go to try and get some ice on her lower back from being poked yesterday. So
Yeah,
don't forget. I was just going to say, don't forget high noon today. I'm going to try my best to make it. It all depends on how I feel. So, yep. But I know Trust will be there for sure. So, on that note, as Trust would say, tell your loved ones you love them. You never know what's going to happen in 5 minutes or 24 hours. And on my note, I'm going to say stay blessed, not stressed. Smile at somebody. You never know how it'll change their day. And check on your neighbors. Any last words there, Tin?
Let's get out of here for a while.
All right. Love you guys. Best chat on YouTube.
Yeah,
Hit that thumbs up on your way out.
We'll see you on Sunday.
Hang on a second. I got to see if I can find something.
So tired. I will, Lucky Star. I'm going to get a picture of it, and I'll send it to Shiv so she can send it to you.
This is because Trust is walking out of the building. All right, y'all. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.